of the significant contribution of Madame Lydia Ann Huang to Yiu Chung College of Early Childhood Education and to the field of education. May I present to you Madame Lydia Ann Huang in the 7th year for conferment of the Honorary Fellowship.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confirm on Madam Lydia Ann Huang the Honorary Fellowship. Congratulations, Honorary Fellow of Yiu Chung College of Early Childhood Education, Madame Lydia Ann Huang.
Mr. Huang will, on behalf of his mother, address the congregation. Mr. Huang, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Betty Chan, Board of Governors. First and foremost, on behalf of my late mother, I thank Yiu Chung College of Early Childhood Education for this honor bestowed upon my mother in recognition of her contribution to education in Hong Kong. It would have been wonderful if my mom could have been speaking here instead of me. Nevertheless, I hope I can share a bit of my mother's love for education after I, as her son, have observed her at work for many years. Even though my mother has taken up various roles in schools in her career, including becoming principal, supervisor, school manager, etc., if she were here on stage today, I know she would say, at heart, above all, I am a teacher. When my mother was principal in Maryknoll Convent School, she insisted on still teaching a few classes, even though she was the principal, so that she remained in touch with her students through spending time in the classrooms and not in offices and meeting rooms. She loved interacting with her students. Even after retirement, all the way to a year before she passed away at the age of 92, she continued to love receiving students at home, either free of charge or fee-paying, and students loved to come to her. She would spend time coaching students in reading, preparing for speech festival, touching up compositions, or just offering English exercises or French exercises. She even enjoyed tailor-making English exercises which suited for individual student needs and addressed their weak areas. When my family was preparing for my mother's funeral half a year ago, I received a message from one of her former students that particularly struck me. A teacher affects eternity. She can never tell where her influence stops. This is a saying from the 19th century American historian and academic, Henry Adams. I've witnessed how some of my mother's students have become hugely successful and continue to impact future generations through their work and their families. Their influence extends far beyond the classroom where my mom taught them, and it has a lasting impact on lives of people that take touch years and generations after. I would share that Lydia was not always a typical school principal. Of course, there were times when she was strict and serious, but it was not difficult to see her casually chatting and laughing with students on the campus, or writing a personal note, or a little card of encouragement or recognition to a student, or offering a hug to a student or a parent that needed the hug. She was there as a teacher, a principal, but also a loving and caring person, showing warmth, encouragement, kindness, and understanding. I end with a quote from the patron saint of educators, St. John Baptist de La Salle, who once said, "You can perform miracles by touching the hearts of those entrusted in your care." St. La Salle had a particular love for students who were poor and needy. I believe my mother also carried that same spirit and particularly cared for students who were less fortunate and had special needs. Our family wishes that all new graduates that receive honors today to carry on the legacy of our mother, to love your students, to care for their needs, and to touch their hearts. And may your work affect eternity, as no one can tell where your influence will stop. Once again, thank you to Yiu Chung College of Early Childhood Education for granting this honor to our late mother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.